Hey guys, what's up? For those of you that don't know me, my name is Crissanna, and if you're new here, then welcome, and if you're an oldie, welcome back. So guys, in today's video, we're going to be doing February's Boxycharm. So I have the box right here, you guys, and to say I'm disappointed is at the least. I am really disappointed with this box, you guys. It's supposed to equal out at least $125. It didn't. Everything added up was $116. It was super like skincare and like hair care heavy. Like I'm really disappointed. Like I feel like I know I'm only paying $25, but I'm paying that $25 to get back $125 with the items. And like, yeah, everything's priced like highly and stuff, but I feel like most of that stuff I won't ever use. Like I don't know. I'm like really disappointed about it. I'm not really sure what I should do because like I said, $116 when I'm paying for this box, I'm paying with the thing in return that I get $125 worth of value and everything. And I did not get that. You guys will see that later on down in the video. But I did use an eyeshadow palette today. I used a setting spray. Those are the two things that I did use. But down in the video, I will show you everything, tell you how much they cost, and then I will show you how I apply everything to my face. So if you guys want to see that, then go ahead and keep on watching. But the card for this month is a Boxycharm Xoxo, which goes perfect for Valentine's Day. So as always, Boxycharm is a $25 a month subscription, and on the card you get all the products, what they do, and how much they are worth. So let's go ahead and dive on in. So I did already look in the box to see everything that we had. So I'm just going to start naming everything off, show you guys, and then I will go into the demo on how I apply them to my face. So now first thing on the card is the Wonder Beauty Getaway Eye and Face Palette. This is what this looks like. So this is your go-to palette for the perfect getaway, featuring 6 highly pigmented shadows, a blush, a highlighter, enriched with a blend of hyaluronic acid and mango seed butter to help hydrate skin while reducing the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. This retails for $36. So now we will go ahead and do a demo of this, you guys, but right now I'm just going to go ahead and go through everything that's in the box. Next up, we have the Saturday Skin. This is the Yuzu Vitamin C Sleep Mask. So this is a lightweight mask that works while asleep to deliver moisture while targeting the look of aging, dullness, pores, stress, and texture. The unique jelly texture mask is crafted with yuzu fruit, which contains 3 times more vitamin C than any other citrus. These retails for $29. Next up, we have the Beauty Crop Coco Gold Mist. This hydrating fine mist envelopes skin in moisture and helps set and refresh your makeup look. Coco Gold Mist includes a delicate amount of gold pearlescent shimmer that impacts a radiant glow while boosting hydration. This retails for $14.99. Next up, we have the Frank Body Caffeinated Scalp Scrub. For the babe who wants healthy hair, start with the Scalp Scrub. Made with coffee and rosemary, this exfoliating scalp scrub removes product buildup and detoxifies your scalp so you can think about dropping it, flipping it, and working it all over the place once we're done. This retails for $18.95. So next up, we have Cuticle Oil. So this is the Naka So Rich Love Potion. You'll heart this limited edition Valentine's Day Cuticle Oil. The cult favorite So Rich formula contains sapphire seed oil and vitamin E to hydrate and nourish your cuticles. This retails for $18. All right, you guys. So let's go ahead and kind of talk about the box now. So now the face and eye palette, the Wander Getaway, I did have this as my choice. There were a few different choices, and I actually chose something different at first. And I'm like, oh my God, like they're obviously giving us a choice of an eyeshadow palette, so I better pick it because if not, I probably won't get one. So I am glad I got this as a choice. Like I just feel like it's really like skincare and body care heavy this month, which is fine. But I mean, I definitely like makeup a lot better. But like this, the Coco Gold Mist spray, the setting spray, I am really excited to try that out because I do love different setting sprays. So here is what the palette looks like. So it has 6 eyeshadows and then it has a highlight and it also has a blush shade. So I'm going to take my e.l.f. Camo Concealer and I'm just going to prime my lids so we can jump on in with this palette. I'm just going to skip through this, you guys. After this, I'm going to set my lids and I'll be right back. So jumping into the palette, I'm first going to take this shade right here called Villa. So it is the lighter toned matte shade. And I'm just going to start blending this all through my crease. So now this look is going to be very soft because there is one more matte shade in the palette, but it isn't much darker than the Villa shade. But that is giving off a lot of pigment, like holy cow. So first and foremost, this palette is kind of giving me like Milani palette vibes. Just the way like the shadows just look so creamy and buttery. And they apply so nice. Like they just remind me of Milani eyeshadows. So now I'm going to take the next matte shade in the palette. And this is called Chateau. So it's this one right here. So it isn't much darker than the last shade, but I'm going to go ahead and apply this to my outer V. Really nice palette for like an everyday look though. Like, I just cannot get over how like buttery these shades are. Like, so I'm going to go back in with the Villa shade and just apply some more of that right on the inner part of the crease. So since there's any more mattes, we're going to go ahead and go in for some shimmer, but I did want to point something out. So now there is, like I said, a blush and a highlight shade, and they can also be used for eyeshadows. So if you wanted just one more matte shade, you could use the blush shade. So I really, really like this yacht shade right here in the middle. So it is like a lighter, kind of like pink shimmer shade. But that is really pretty. I just don't know if I really want to use it. Let's go ahead in with yacht and see how it looks. Okay, that's like non-existent. Let's try it again. So I'm going to take this on about the center of my lid. So now that I am building this up, I am getting a little bit more pigment, but off the jump, it isn't very pigmented. Now I'm going to take this shade right here called Bungalow, and I'm going to apply this on the outer part of my lid. Like, this is almost darker than the matte shade. So now I'm going to go in for the bottom waterline, and I'm going to go back in with the shade Chateau. Like, I am really, really impressed at how buttery and creamy these mattes are. So I'm going to take the lighter matte shade, which is the Villa shade right here. So let's go ahead and with the blusher shade, and this is called Day Trip. This is a very nice blush. It seems very subtle, but actually very buildable, and I really like it. Because usually blushes this color always come off like super bright and just like really bold. I'm really, really digging it. Like, I really, really like it. Blending in really nicely with my bronzer. I'm going to take this highlighter right here called After Hours. So this is definitely a lot more yellow on my face than it looks in the pan. In the pan, it does look very like white and creamy. I feel like this is more definitely like an eyeshadow versus being like a highlighter. I'm also going to use that same highlight shade for my inner corner and my brow bone. Like, it isn't very brightening on my eye. Alright guys, so I'm going to go off camera, do my false lashes, and then we'll come back and try out the setting spray, and then I'll give you my final thoughts on this box. Alright guys, so last up out of the box that I'm going to use is the Coco Gold Mist Hydrating Setting Mist. I guess I should have used a matte foundation today because I used the new CoverGirl Outlast foundation, and it's not matte at all. It's very dewy, so I hope this doesn't like make it like slide all over my face. Okay, so I'm going to spray some on my face. It isn't like a super fine sprayer, but it's not like bad either. And it also does have a lock on it, so you can lock it back up. I definitely do see gold specks all over my face. I really don't know if I like that. Definitely, I look like I'm like full of glitter on my forehead and stuff. I don't know if you guys can see, but my forehead all up here is like shining, and like anywhere that I sprayed it, it's definitely like super glittery. Even on my chest, it's like full of glitter now, which I don't know. I'm gonna have to see how it lasts throughout the day and then kind of make my decision then. But anything else that I didn't try, you guys, like the cuticle oil, I will let you guys know in my next Boxycharm video if I liked it or not. But this cuticle oil is really cool because it does have hearts in it. So when you shake it up, they kind of fall down, which I think is really neat. Also, the scalp scrub, I'm really, really intrigued to actually try this. So I definitely, absolutely will let you guys know in my next Boxycharm video. And then we have last the Saturday Skin Vitamin C Sleep Mask, which I do love a nice moisturizer and a sleep mask. The last thing we got, you guys, was the Wonder Beauty eyeshadow palette. I have to say, you guys, this is by far my favorite thing in the whole box. Let's go ahead and add everything up so I can tell you the full price. So the Getaway Eye and Face Palette was $36. The Saturday Skin Sleep Mask was $29. The Coco Gold Mist was $14.99. The Frank Body Scalp Scrub was $18.95. And the Nucala Love Potion Cuticle Oil was $18. Okay, you guys, so my retail value came out at $116, which I feel like is a little strange because I'm paying $25 and I'm guaranteed $125 worth of products. So I just think that is really strange. Which I know when I seen all this stuff on my box and I kind of went over the cart, I'm like, well, the only like somewhat expensive thing in here is the eyeshadow palette and then the skin mask too, which was $29. But the other three things were $14 and then $18 and $18. So I almost knew it wasn't going to add up to $125, which I do pay for this box. So I definitely do expect $125 for the product. But yeah, overall, this whole box, I would give this like a 5 out of 10 stars. The eyeshadow palette I liked, and the other stuff I am excited to try, but 5 out of 10 stars is what I'm going to have to give it, just for the simple fact that I just explained to you guys. It's not my favorite box. But yeah, if you guys like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and please subscribe if you haven't already. If there's anything that you want to see next, let me know down in the comments below. And also, if you guys get a Boxycharm, let me know down below what you guys got in your box and how you felt about your box. And yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you at my next video.